Hey, welcome whoever's joining me here on Maya's Musings. I realized that I didn't share anything about why I've started this channel, so today's video is just going to be a little bit about my story. Because our stories are important, we each have a story, and our challenges, um, are gonna say a lot about who we are and what we stand for, and so that's one reason why our story is important to connect with others, so that they can know what's important to us. So I'm a mom, so my kids are obviously really important to me, and I a few years ago was just at the lowest point in my life, and I felt like my family was really dysfunctional. Me and my husband fought a lot, and I came from a household where my mom would, she was a yeller, and she would discipline me sort of like, strictly, I guess. And she would for sure, like, if I spoke out of turn or like gave her attitude, I would get, a spanking and like some really harsh words, and she would grit her teeth in my face. And so anyway, like I came from a household of a lot of, I guess, like aggression, and my husband is not much better. So we really had it cut out for us. And even though we love each other very much, we have a lot of reasons to, like argue like all couples do. And so anyway, what led me to my journey of awakening and discovering all about emotional intelligence was just my experience with my family, and really feeling like we were just a sad family. Like we had our good times, obviously, and we love each other, so it wasn't all like doom and gloom, but for a while there it was like so much was getting in the way because we were reactive, and things happen in life, and you're dealing with like monetary struggles, and we very much were, and job losses, and addiction, and so things were really intense and overwhelming, and mental illness. And I mean, I've not been diagnosed, but I don't know that I wouldn't be had I gone to see someone at some point. My husband has been diagnosed with different things. But the point is, we needed help, and what really helped me was discovering about emotional intelligence, and just like how the brain works, and how to regulate your emotions through things like breathing exercises and meditation and yoga and the tapping solution. I don't know if you guys have heard about that, but just so my world opened up, and I, really literally transformed into a different version of myself, because for the first time in my adult life, I was able to manage my own emotions and, feel less overwhelmed and crazy, and to really be able to be grateful for those good times that my family and I do have, and just a whole different mindset flip. So that's really my story. I am a really grateful mom who still gets overwhelmed and emotional sometimes, but I have tools in my toolkit to help me get through those difficult times, and I have more support, and I have a regular self-care practice that sustains me through difficult times, and helps me be patient. I've learned about mindful communication. So even though my household is not perfect, I am very proud to say that we are so much improved since I've, had this awakening, which is really what it has been, because it's transformational to gain, knowledge and skills that you didn't have before, and be able to apply it for something as important as your family and all of our health. So that's my story. I wanted to pop on and tell you guys that, and also invite you to share your story with me, because if you're here, then I really truly appreciate you, and I want to know more about you. Let's get to know each other. So if you appreciated this video, like and subscribe, and definitely leave in the comments a little bit about your story, and maybe if you're on an awakening journey of some kind, you can share a little bit about that, and we would all appreciate it here, but especially me. Love you. See you tomorrow.